What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy CF Moto back at you with another video. Today we going downtown. Maybe it's a little cold, but it ain't freezing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like cold enough, but it ain't like, you know, you don't want to go for a ride cold. 50, I say 58, about to be 60 degrees out. Also, got a little discussion. We could talk about what's the difference between CF Moto, well, the pros and cons that make a CF Moto something worth buying over or before you go out and purchase you a more expensive motorcycle. I say something like you know, R1, Ducati. I said Bugatti, goddamn. Ducati, you know, BMW, S1K, M1K, you know, pretty much anything more expensive than this, which this is only $8,000. What makes this a better purchase over one of those? And what comes to my head initially can be pricing. Pricing can definitely be one. To me, the price was my first catch. Like, oh shit, you know, that's doable. You know what I'm saying? I could do that and not break the bank. You know, because I'm not looking to spend a hell of a lot of money just for my first bike. Some people be on their first bike, they go BMW or something crazy. It's like, yo, for your first bike, you want it to be something to where you getting into a hobby, say that you don't like it, that you can get out of it easily. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't want to ride bikes as much as I thought, or I don't like it as much. I don't have the time, you know. So what you do, you get something kind of reasonable, and I think this is reasonable in the pricing sense. On top of the fact that it has pretty much all the electronics, not every single one, but all the electronics you would need in a bike that would cost around, you know, $15,000. You know, around the price of $15,000, $16,000. Comes with like tire pressure, the tire temperature gauge, traction control 1 and 2. I think you got rain mode, and then you got regular traction control. You got a quick shifter. You got it comes with its own like app. A lot of people was complaining about that, saying that the app wasn't functional and they were scamming. I don't really care. You don't even really use it that much. I use it. I think only in America it's you can still use it pretty much. I don't know, because I still use mine. I still track my bike. I have a geofence set up to where a certain radius around my house, if my bike goes out of that geofence, alert comes to my phone. So if something does happen to your bike, you could track it. Also, your phone will go off. Say you're sitting in your house and somebody so happens to sneak in your garage without you knowing and takes your bike out, and you're not even thinking somebody's slick enough to do that, the geofence will go off and be like, what the fuck? And you can check, and your bike will be just now leaving, and then you can track it from there, because it'll basically track itself everywhere it goes. Like, you can follow whoever has your bike to all the way down to wherever they go. So it works for me. I don't know how that works or where that scam. They said people had to pay for it. I don't pay for it. What else? The upgrades on it. I can upgrade this, and it's fine. It's not too pricey. You know, you can upgrade it and get pretty much all the parts you want. Problem is, the parts you're gonna want come from overseas, and you know what, that takes a while for you to get the part. Once you get it, they work. You know, you can put it right on the bike, and you don't really have to like look too hard to find parts. It's getting the parts is the issue. I added levers, these hand guards, bar ends, or whatever they're called, tail tighty, exhaust, so many things. You know, I added a lot of things to this bike. I did read somebody in my comments say, since I did a exhaust on it, I should throw a tune on it. And I was thinking I didn't have to, which it wouldn't matter, but when I did the exhaust on this, it wasn't any tunes out for it. I think I can actually buy a tune for it. So I can go, you can get a tune put on this bike now. And I don't really know what it would do, but pretty sure you can tune it. I honestly don't feel a difference in the power of this bike with the exhaust. Actually, it's a little more open, a little more wide open with the exhaust on it than before. But I'm pretty sure you put a tune on it, you can actually make it a little bit better. So yeah, I'll get a tune for that guy that said that on my short. Yeah, I will be putting a tune on here. I wasn't planning on it, but what's it matter? You know, it don't matter. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get 1,000, like 200, close to 200 horsepower. You know what I'm saying? I barely got 100. I think I'm like at 95, 96. So, what's maybe two more horsepower? I don't know. You can do that. Honestly, it's just the thing about CF Moto that what makes it so attractive to people is it's not a bad investment. From my point of view, it wasn't a bad investment, and you can get out here and have fun with your buddies that may have better bikes, and you're not so deep in your pockets where you're scared to ride the thing, scared of, oh man, a rock hit my paint, oh god, no. Like you're not so deep in to where you feel like you scared of damaging it or something happening. You put insurance on it, affordable insurance, and you good. Get out and have fun. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's about having fun. You don't want to be on a bike and you're not having fun. A lot of people I know, they get like 300s, 400s. They out having fun, man. They're not out here to burn the streets up, you know what I'm saying? They having fun. So this is what this is. It's a 675. It's fast enough, if not faster than the majority of the cars on the street. And it looks good. So as far as like a nicer, well-known bike, I'm not even gonna say nicer, because this is a pretty nice bike. I've sit next to ZX10s, ZX6s, R7s, and people ask me more about my shit than a well-known bike, And the well-known bikes people kind of know about. These people don't really know. They never seen one. They want to know how it feels, how it works, how I like it. And I have no complaints, I have no complaints. So that's a comparison. I'm not saying that it's better. I'm not even gonna try to say, oh, it's better than them. But I'm damn sure not gonna say it's not close. I rode a Gixxer 600 before, an older model, but it was still a Gixxer. Those bikes have been around for a long time. And for me to not really notice a difference, I'm pretty sure it's a lot faster than this bike. But for me not to notice a difference is a big thing. I don't care what nobody say. Hey, brother, give me a red light. I'm a fucking constant wind from this 60 degrees ain't, you know what I'm saying? When it's 60 and wind keeps blowing, it starts to get a little cold. I wish I know how to do a wheelie. See, that's the thing about Brian 636. He can go do wheelies for young niggas, you know what I'm saying? And they be like, oh shit, what's your name? Let me follow you. Even though a lot of things Brian be talking about be a little more, what they do talk about, he too talk about like King Von and a lot of shit like that, but they follow him, you know what I'm saying? And then when they see him, that's a memory, it's a core memory for him. It's a core memory, and that's what I need. I don't need to do wheelies. I'm not doing wheelies. But reason why, because everybody I seen do wheelies fuck themselves up. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. Serious no for me. I'm cool on that. Like I was saying, a lot of these bikes kind of compare. They're not too far ahead, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like they're not too far ahead to where when you get on there it's like, oh hell man, that motherfucker, you know, your bike ain't shit compared to this. Like, nah, this bike ain't as fast as a 1000 or a Gixxer 600 or something like that, or you know, R1 or R9 or something like that. It's not, but it's not like you'll get on this and be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Like this bike ain't shit. It's like it equals up. If I can put that into better words, it equals up. You won't really notice that you want a CF Moto bike. You would, if you take CF Moto off this, and if you could change all the fairings and make this look like a R6, that's what, you know, you would think you drive riding an R6. It wouldn't be like a noticeable difference, is what I'm saying. So, you know, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, this bike. I have no complaints, man. I have none. What I would have regretted is if I would have went and bought me a 400 or something like that. You know, a 500. I would have been mad. You know, I'm 220, 6 foot tall, 220. I knew that I wouldn't want to be on anything small. I feel like I'm on a moped. And I was like, I'm not gonna get on nothing this small. I'm just gonna learn it at my pace. And when I got on this and I rode the little test drive, I knew then, yeah, I'm good. That's what I need. I knew then as soon as I got on it. Yeah, puppy. But yeah, I wouldn't notice the difference, and I'm glad I got this. Well, I would notice a big difference if I didn't get this, so very appreciative, man. CF Moto, y'all made a good bike. If y'all come across this video, bravo. Also, you made a good looking bike. That's a number one. That's the second one. You want to make a good working bike, and then you want to make a good looking bike. That's key. They accomplish both. Little Sunday drive, man. Sunday drive downtown through the city. I wish I had some history to give y'all, man. I don't really got no history. Coming up here on my right, I don't know if I did a video on that. There used to be the L&N building, which is called the Louisville and Nashville Railroad. It used to be a train station. And here's the train station, Union Station right here. It's been here, Transit Authority of River City. One of the oldest train lines possibly in the world. That was the L&N building. This red building right here, it's been here since early times. I'm talking about, I'll say World War III? No, I mean World War II. Right around then. Possibly. It's been here since then. Was a train line that ran from here all the way to, well, it's Louisville and Nashville, but it went all the way down to as far as Alabama, I'll say. It used to run people. It was a mainly a train line for the war, when they transported troops and guns and stuff like that for the war. Slowly start gradually getting into transit people towards the south of Louisville and Kentucky. I was going to do a video on Dixie Highway and how in my area, but we can kind of mix that in. This was the headquarters of the train from downtown Louisville that used to, you know, when people started to get jobs and companies started expanding, when that railroad was built, a lot of people start, you know, living in southern Louisville and building neighborhoods and stuff down that way. When they did that, they started to expand Louisville out more. You know, that's why all the different areas, that's where they all come from. But anyway, quick little video. Nothing special, nothing big, just a little chit chat with y'all, man. Probably gonna cut it back on if something good happens. But right now, I'll probably go down to the riverfront. We're gonna see who's down there, see what's going on. It's your boy CF Moto, Weezy Gang. Hope y'all appreciate the video. Please let people know about it. Like, comment, subscribe. And see y'all on the next one, man. I'm out this month.